Hello, I wanted to do a quick in-progress video on this set. It's not Lego, it's Mega Construx Masters of the Universe Castle Grayskull Pro Builders Set GGJ67. So, yeah, a little different for me. Not usually a fan of the non-Lego building stuff because I find it tends to be just not as good. But this is actually quite cool, and it's also um, well done. They did a good job on instructions and stuff. So anyway, here are the little guys. You have to put all the little guys together, but they are very flexible. They bend and they have like joints all over the place, neck and shoulder and elbow. And so here's Skeletor with his staff and a sword, and he's got his little armor on. I don't know if anybody out there was as big a fan of He-Man as I was when I was a kid. I loved He-Man, had all the figures, and we had Castle Grayskull. So it looks like they're being very faithful to the original Castle Grayskull toy. This is the ladder you get to build. If you'll remember the old toy, there was a ladder to theoretically let the characters climb up to the second floor. And then we have this weapons rack, and all these weapons look very faithfully reproduced from the accessories that came with Castle Grayskull. And there's another weapons rack over here, which we put together so far. So far, I've just finished section 1 of the book. I do find the instructions a little weird in that they have everything separated into boxes and bags, but you'll open, like, they'll tell you to open 2 bags, and you'll use, like, maybe half of the stuff in those bags. And then they'll tell you to open 2 more before you're even done using those. I mean, Lego has stuff organized so that you'll use up the entire bag before you move on to the next one. But then, you know, not a big deal. It's just kind of strange. But here's He-Man himself, the man himself, with his shield and power armor and sword of power. And then we've got we also have Beast Man with his whip. And it looks like my son has put an axe in his hand. That is not usually something that Beast Man has. That's actually He-Man's weapon. Here's the Sorceress, I believe she's called, with her staff. And she's got this like plastic wing thing here. It's kind of cool. It's a little flexible. Then we have, oh, she also comes with her little bird, which is neat, on a stand. And then we've got Man-at-Arms with his club and his armor. And then I believe they actually call this character the Goddess, which is kind of weird because I feel like when this was sold as a figure, this was Tila. But I don't know. She is green, which is weird. So maybe that's why she's the Goddess. I don't know. But she's got a spear and a shield here. But the coolest thing so far I've just built, like I said, the first section, which is the central tower of Castle Grayskull. This kind of creepy face and mouth and crown that makes up the central tower here, and it's got the drawbridge, which is really cool. It opens up and you can see it looks like teeth. It looks like a mouth, which is always a really cool feature of the Grayskull toy. And it's got these like giant fangs and everything, and these are all flexible. They can be moved, but I don't want to leave them like that. That's the way they're supposed to look. And we'll spin it around. You can see the inside of the castle, which is really cool. We've got the throne, got some banners in the background. Up here, there's a little door. If you open the door, there's this like crystal ball in here, which I guess is like the sorceress's seeing stone or something. And then nothing much on the bottom floor. I do like the way they reproduced like the kind of rugged out exterior of Castle Grayskull with these there's all these little nibbits. I don't know the word to use. these are these little extra little pieces hanging off, and I like the different colors because there was a mix of colors too in the original toy, kind of shaded between different shades of green. And it looks like too, which I'm pretty excited about, is that they're going to reproduce the trapdoor feature. This in the original toy, you could swivel the throne, and it would cause a trapdoor to open and drop a character down into like a pit. So this is cool. You can slide this in and out. It doesn't do anything yet, but I'm assuming when we build the rest of the towers, we're gonna get something that connects to this and hopefully makes a pit open up. We'll see. And yeah, you can see the other banner back there. So yeah, that's all I've got so far. Yeah, like I was saying, this is the giant instruction manual. It's quality instructions. It's very clear. They make everything very clear. The only thing is that a lot of the pieces are kind of weird to me because they're not the standard Lego piece shapes. So sometimes it's hard to find the exact piece they want because they have pieces that are very similar to each other and are like the same color. But, you know, if you look at the picture close enough, it's a really good representation of what the piece really looks like. So you can usually find it pretty easily. And they do have this thing that's actually better than Lego instructions, which is they put these little colors. They color the different pieces on the bottom so you can see exactly where you're connecting things, exactly where things are lining up and which piece is going where, which is actually very useful. Yeah, so, and the manual is kind of cool is when you complete a section, they actually have, let me skip ahead to the end of this section. They have almost like these little cartoon type things going on. The packaging was very cool too. Everything, the box was cool, it had lots of great pictures, and each bunch of bags comes in a box like this with these great pictures of like the He-Man figures on the outside, which is quite neat. And this is like another big spread inside here of them fighting, which is cool. Anyway, I will certainly make more videos as I continue to work my way through this manual and put the whole set together. So I'll see you again soon.